guys, Hannah here and welcome to another mini Zentangle session. Today is week 2, day 1, and the materials we need for today are a black micron fine liner pen if you've got one, if not a black biro or a black gel pen, a black pencil, an earbud and a white piece of card and paper. Or paper, and if you don't have that, you can always draw a square in your notepad. If you want to pause the video and go and get your materials and come back when you're ready, and we'll get started. So now you have your materials, we're going to begin with the pencil on the white piece of card, and what I'm going to do very lightly is just draw a line down one side and then the second side, the third side, and then I'm going to join the fourth line up to make a border. I'm then going to switch to my pen, and this tangle is a little bit trickier than the ones that we did last week, so I will slow each part down, but if you do feel that you're not able to keep up, please pause the video until you're ready. So, starting in one of the corners against both sides of the pencil border, I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 straight lines. Now you'll notice the lines are all about the same height, and you'll notice that they're all about the same width apart. This is done intentionally, so if you can keep them a similar height and distance, then you'll see as it progresses why. I'm then going to turn it round, and then I'm going to repeat that, but this time I'm going to start at the top of the first of the lines where the first ones finish, and then I'm going to do 2, 3, 4, and you'll see that again they're about the same height and they're about the same distance apart. So we've got 4 lines going from right to left, and then we've got 4 lines going from the top to the bottom. I'm then going to turn the tile back round, and I'm going to repeat the same as I did with the first 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm then going to turn back the other way, and I'm going to do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to turn it round again. Oops. And then I'm going to do another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that final little corner, I think I'm only going to be able to get 3 in. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to start on the second row, and the easiest way I find this is to turn it back up the other way, and then on the lines that go horizontal, I'm going to repeat 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I'm trying to keep them an equal distance apart, and I'm also trying to keep them at the same height. I'm then going to miss those lines, and I'm going to go to the ones that are going horizontally, and I'm going to repeat 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to miss these ones here, and I'm going to go to the lines that go horizontally. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to turn the tile that way, and on the ones that we missed out, I'm going to repeat and draw 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then miss that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally I can probably get a half line in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have 2 rows done, and for the third row I'm going to just repeat it again, turning it back round, and I'm going to start on the lines that are going horizontally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on this one I'm probably only going to be able to fit 2 in. 1, 2. Turn it to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 3 rows finished. I'm going to start on row 4, but I'm going to go a little bit quicker, but I'm going to do it exactly the same way as I've done it before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I am going too quick, you can pause it until you've caught up. But the general idea is just to complete this and do 1 row at a time. And whatever way you've got the page turned, if you start on the horizontal lines, you won't go wrong. But you will never have a set of 4 horizontal lines on top of another 4 horizontal lines. And then that's row 5 finished. And then I'm just going to finish it off on this 1, 2, 3, 4. And this actually can be very, very calming if you concentrate on each stroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you go. It's as simple as that. So let me show you closer. So now we've finished with the pencil, we're going to put some shading in. Sorry, now we've finished with the pen, we're going to put some shading in with the pencil. And the easiest way to do this is to do all of the horizontal rows at the same time. So you'll see that where the vertical lines meet the horizontal lines, I'm just putting a little bit of pencil on the inside. And then I'm doing the same for the next one. You'll notice that I'm not putting a lot of pencil down. You can always add more if it's not dark enough for you. But because we don't use a rubber in Zentangle, we don't put too much on because we can't take it off. So that's the shading done for that row, and now I'm going to use the earbud. And this time, instead of using the earbud in a circular motion, I'm just going to use it and I'm just going to go slightly up and down. And you'll notice that I don't want to move the pencil too far. So this part you might need to slow down and concentrate. Although I'm going to go a bit quicker now so that you can see where I'm going with it, and then we can move on to the next stage. And what this will do is it will make it pop. So that's the shading with half of it done. So all of the lines that are going horizontal. Now I'm going to turn the square tile around and I'm going to shade the other horizontal ones. So where the horizontal lines meet the vertical lines, on the inside I'm just putting a light row of pencil. And again, I've got more control if I use my pencil on the side rather than using it straight down with the nib like that. So now all we have to do is repeat the shading. And I think this looks a little bit like a wicker garden chair that you get when you're sitting out in the sunshine. So the next time you go out and it's nice and sunny, have a look at the material on the seat and you might see that this is a pattern that looks the same as that. Okay, so that's that finished. Let me see if you can see that better. And it makes it look like the lines that are going horizontal are almost going underneath the lines that go vertically. Now all we have to do is decide where we're going to put our signature, and I'm just going to put mine in the centre here. And that's today's tangle finished. So I'll show you some examples. This is exactly the same but without the shading, and look and see how different it looks from just adding that little bit of pencil. I think it's amazing. This is the same again, but in the square gaps I've just coloured them in black, and I think it adds a nice little detail. This is the same tangle, but instead of drawing straight lines, I've just drawn 4 slightly curved lines. And the final example I have to show you, I think looks like a pie. It's a circular one, which I've drawn the 4 sets of lines on a curve, and then all I've done is put some little circles around the outside. So that's the end of today's session. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would like you to join me tomorrow when we'll be doing another pattern. Take care. Bye for now.